The almond tree, a symbol of resilience and hope, standing tall and proud. Even its name whispers of hope. It is a beacon of light in the midst of darkness. It is a tree that speaks of God's promises, promises that are steadfast and true, unwavering through the seasons. This tree reminds us of God's faithfulness, a faithfulness that is ever present even when we may not see it. The almond tree is known for its early bloom. It heralds the arrival of spring, a season of renewal and rebirth. While other trees are bare, the almond tree bursts forth. It stands as a testament to the power of new beginnings. It is a beautiful sight, a sight that fills the heart with joy and the soul with peace. White and pink flowers cover its branches, each blossom a delicate reminder of life's fleeting beauty. These blooms tell a story of resilience, of overcoming the harshest of winters. They speak of life that overcomes, life that thrives despite the odds. They whisper of God's faithfulness. He is watchful, He is always working. In the quiet moments, in the stillness, He is there. Even when we cannot see it, He is near. His presence is a constant, a comforting embrace that never fades. In the book of Numbers, we find a powerful and significant story that has been passed down through generations. It involves Moses, Aaron, and a simple almond branch, which becomes a symbol of divine authority and selection. This story reveals God's power in a miraculous way, demonstrating His ability to intervene in human affairs. It shows us His faithfulness to His chosen people and His commitment to His promises. The children of Israel were questioning Aaron's leadership, doubting his right to serve as their high priest. They challenged his right to be priest, causing unrest and uncertainty among the people. God wanted to settle this dispute once and for all, to bring peace and clarity to the situation. He wanted to show everyone who He had chosen as the rightful leader and high priest. God instructed Moses to gather 12 staffs, one from the leader of each of the 12 tribes of Israel. Each staff represented a tribe of Israel, marked with the name of its leader. Aaron's staff represented the tribe of Levi, the tribe chosen for priesthood. The staffs were placed in the tabernacle, the sacred tent of meeting, where God's presence dwelled among His people. The next morning, something amazing had happened. Aaron's staff had blossomed. It was covered in beautiful almond blossoms. This was a sign from God. It was a miracle for all to see. This miracle was about more than just Aaron. It was about God's faithfulness to His promises. Just like the almond tree, God's promises are true. They will always come to pass. The almond tree reminds us that God is always at work. He sees our needs, He hears our prayers, and He will act. Sometimes it may feel like God's promises are slow in coming. We wait and wait, and it seems like nothing is happening. The days turn into weeks, the weeks into months, and still we see no sign of change. It can be disheartening and make us question if we are on the right path. But the almond tree teaches us to trust in His timing. The almond tree is one of the first to bloom, signaling the arrival of spring. It stands as a reminder that even in the coldest and darkest of times, new life and new beginnings are just around the corner. Just as the almond tree blooms early, God's promises will come at the right time. We must be patient and trust that He knows what is best for us. His timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with our own. We need to hold on to our faith and believe that He is working behind the scenes. We must not give up hope. God is faithful. In moments of doubt, we should turn to prayer and seek His guidance. He hears our cries and understands our struggles. By keeping our eyes on Him, we can find the strength to persevere. He will never leave us nor forsake us. His presence is constant and His love is unwavering. Even when we feel alone, He is there, walking beside us, offering comfort and support. His promises are always yes and amen. The Scriptures are filled with His assurances, and they serve as a foundation for our faith. By immersing ourselves in His Word, we can be reminded of His unwavering commitment to us. The almond tree reminds us of the resurrection. Just as it blooms after a period of dormancy, we too can experience renewal and rebirth through Christ. His resurrection is the ultimate promise of new life. Just as the tree seems to die in winter, only to burst forth in spring, we too will experience new life. Our seasons of waiting and hardship are not the end. They are merely a prelude to the beautiful transformation that God has in store for us. Trust in His timing, and you will see the fruits of His promises. The almond tree is a symbol of hope for us today. It reminds us that God is watchful, He is faithful, and he will fulfill every promise he has made. When you see an almond tree, let it be a reminder of God's love for you. Remember his promises, and trust that he will always be there for you. God's love is like the almond tree. It is always there, even when we can't see it. So take heart, be encouraged. God is faithful.